So guys, today back from a video on the channel today. We're here for the Newcastle United versus Aston Villa preview. It's a massive game for both clubs. Newcastle United are now 1 point above the relegation zone, whilst Aston Villa are looking for top half finish this season. Anyways boys, we'll go to the preview now. It's a must win for Newcastle United. We're at home on Friday night, so it's a Friday night game. Let's hope we can have a good weekend, because if Newcastle get beat on Friday, my rest of the weekend's not going to be the same, so we need to win. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 10k subs, and if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, it would mean a lot if you could do so. Anyways lads, let's get into the video now. Let's start off by looking at Aston Villa. So then, Aston Villa, they've done very well this season, considering last season they were 19th in the league, really struggling, and pulled it out of the bag near the end. And it makes us think, like, can Newcastle United do that this season? Pull it out of the bag near the end? But if you look at our games that we've got coming up, we've still got to play City, we've still got to play Liverpool, we've still got to play Tottenham, we've still got to play Leicester, we've still got to play big teams, Arsenal, still got to play some big teams and some very good teams. So this is crucial. We need to beat Aston Villa at home. The last time we beat Aston Villa was a very, very long time. In the Premier League, we're looking back to the 2013-14 season maybe. It's been ridiculous. We need to win this game. But let's look at Aston Villa. Let's start off by looking at their last 4 games. Starting off with a 2-1 defeat against Leicester. A 1-0 win over Leeds. They got beat to Sheffield United 1-0 and then drew 0-0 with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Off them results, that means Aston Villa are sitting 9th in the Premier League table. Aston Villa 26 games, 40 points. Absolutely massive for them. They've done extremely well this season, and some of their signings, starting with the main one, Emi Martinez. What a player. What an outstanding goalkeeper he is. Absolutely sublime. He's kept Aston Villa in this Premier League. He's in the FPL team, second most clean sheets this season with Aston Villa. He's been doing bits, and fair play to him. And obviously the main man for them, their captain, their best player, one of the best players in the Premier League at the moment, is Jack Grealish. He's been injured for the last couple of games, and you'll never believe what lads, Jack Grealish could make a return on Friday night. He is returning to training this week. He might go onto the bench, or they could put him into the start 11. Let's hope he goes onto the bench, but would I rather see Jack Grealish in the start 11 for Aston Villa? Maybe, because imagine if it's like 10 minutes left, it's 1-1, they bring on Jack Grealish. He can make a massive problem for Newcastle United, so it's crucial that we could be winning if Jack Grealish is on the bench, and if he's starting, it's going to be a hard run. Ollie Watkins is the main one as well. He's been banging in the goals this season. Obviously from the Championship to the Premier League, you either do fantastically or you do awful, and he's done great this season, getting some really crucial goals in Aston Villa season, and that's how they're sitting 9th in the Premier League. They could honestly go above Liverpool. The Premier League champions are sitting 8th in the Premier League, and they've got 2 games in hand on them. If they win one of them games, they go above them because their goal difference is the same. That's absolutely madness. Obviously Aston Villa, Dean Smith has done great stuff this season. Obviously last time out against Aston Villa, it was a 2-0 defeat in a really terrible game. A game where it was a reality check for Newcastle, and look, we are generally getting relegated. And since that game, now it's changed. Anyways lads, let's look at Newcastle then. Right then, Newcastle United, obviously recently very poor. If you're going into a game against 19th in the league, a team with the least amount of wins in the Premier League this season, you have got to go into the game and win it. I don't care if you've got injuries, this, that, the other, you're playing a different system or whatever. You've got to go and win that game. I think it was home, away, in bloody Jersey or wherever. You've got to win the game, and you've got to at least try and win the game. Newcastle United's performance against West Brom was embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. If you showed that clip to Alan Shearer back when he was playing Champions League football for Newcastle United, and if you told him that we would be not expecting to win a game against 19th in the league, a team with the least losses, they've won 3 games this season, and we're going to the game not trying to win the game. It's absolutely embarrassing. It really is. Injury news lads, I don't have any. At the minute, yeah, obviously that's why the team goes out. At the minute, obviously Maxie's not going to be back, Almon's not going to be back, Wilson's not going to be back. So it probably means exactly the same team against Aston Villa that we played against West Brom, but we'll have to wait and see, obviously, with the injuries and stuff that fat cunt says on on probably Thursday morning, but it's been so negative at the club recently. It's coming out today with how much we paid for Steve Bruce to get him in as manager. It's going to cost the club 4 million to sack him, but it's cost them 10.5 million to bring in Steve Bruce. 10.5 million. I've seen stuff saying 6.5, 10.5. Let's just say it's 10.5 million. 10.5 million for Steve Bruce. It's embarrassing. And for him as well, before the West Brom game, saying that it wasn't a must-win, he must be off his nut if he's really thinking that, because I don't get it. If you're a manager, how on earth can you say it's not a must-win game against a team that is sitting 2 places underneath you in a relegation dogfight in the Premier League? It's embarrassing, right? And if we don't act now, we should have acted ages ago. If we don't act now, we're going down. No, we are going down. Look at the teams around us. Brighton are performing, just can't get the goals in. There will be a game where Brighton do get a goal and Brighton do win a game. We've got Brighton next week. I can guarantee you that they'll go into the game with full confidence, licking their lips, getting excited when they play Newcastle United, depending on what happens on their result on the weekend. They've got teams around us. Burnley always get a win. Burnley always somehow get a win near the end of the season. And obviously Fulham beating the champions of England and former champions of Europe and champions of the world. And yeah, fun times at the club at the minute, boys. But that is the end of the preview. I'm recording this on Tuesday night, so obviously if I've missed any news during the Wednesday, sorry boys, but it always happens, it does. There'll be something mad come out tomorrow, and obviously I've recorded this video on the Tuesday. But anyways lads, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to do so. We're trying to hit 10k, so if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot. Anyways boys, I'll see you all for the next video, which will be the predicted team tomorrow. However, the fucking lads, please just win a football match.